Alright, y'all ready for this? We're getting into picks and bans. We have Get Carried versus the Backpack. Just kidding. It's Jiji's Kittens versus CLG Hype Train Jr. Let's see what Jiji's Kittens chooses to ban first. But here, can you see this or no?
It's I'm a couple seconds behind.
Okay.
Wait, there's nothing going on the stream.
Nope, yeah there is. Alright, so Yasuo,
No, it's
first banned by Jiji's Kittens, targeting Colin, or Hard163, and the Fizz ban targeting Dr. Hay, assuming he's going mid. It looks like blue team's strategy is to ban out Hard163, who has been a very positive influence on their team's success, and the reason why they're 4-0. So, 2 big bans.
We're 4-0 maybe.
I think they're 4. The Caitlyn.
Yeah, they don't want to lane against Caitlyn, but I don't think that Caitlyn's a priority for purple team. I think they ought to pick Lucian over Caitlyn anyways.
And then we see a Ryze and Tryndamere ban against the blue side, hitting their... we see the insta-lock first pick, Tristana.
Yeah, our leader has been really favoring the Tristana recently. He's usually a Caitlyn main, so it's interesting to see blue team banning when they have first pick. But Tristana is pretty solid if you can get ahead early and then bring it to late game.
Yeah, it looks like a purple side will be selecting Elise for Deep. Deep is Elise main, and I'm surprised that since he has a lot of success in the past, that people don't just ban it out against him. And he's gotten to play this comfort pick a lot. Evangelion Jr. will get his Lucian, very strong champion in this meta as well.
Yeah, so far our champion select is exactly what purple team probably expected and probably what they wanted.
Yeah. Let's see. Money Hungry looking to get that Nocturne.
Did they use Nocturne the last time they played? Or was
I believe they did.
Okay. A lot of Nocturne. If they want to win this game, and if you pick Nocturne, you should probably go Elder Lizard. Probably better than Feral Flare these days.
Or even Ancient Golem. You could build Ancient Golem, Blade of the Ruin King, and then Pure Tank after that. And that works for health stacking really well.
But I feel like your Ancient Golem's good only if you want one of the big things who's gonna be
Vivek, mute your mic.
early.
Vivek, can you mute your mic? Okay. Okay, anyway, so blue side picking Morgana and Nocturne. Morgana, pretty standard support champion, very strong with the black shield. On purple side, looks like Alois is going for Lulu, although it could be a Lulu mid or Lulu top. Lulu's such a strong flex pick in this meta.
Probably Lulu top, I'd say.
But Jax. So it also could be a Jax top, at least jungle.
I haven't seen Leopold play that much Jax, so that would be somewhat surprising. They might do a lane swap, but Leopold is showing TP, so he probably will be going top. They might just be hovering right now. Actually, did they lock in on your screen?
Yep, they locked in Lulu and Jax.
Okay,
I have been told to shout out the purple team picking only purple champions. Although I don't know if...
I don't think Lucian is purple.
No, he does. He's like purple and silver in his splash art. Team purple.
Isn't that on the skin though? Or am I...
No, if you like click on his actual splash art, it's purple.
Yeah, but like... is his clothes purple?
Yeah, his clothes are purple.
Interesting.
This is interesting. Xerath and Vladimir. Wow, this is interesting.
I have never seen Dr. Hay play Xerath.
Oh my god, Elise said. Okay then, we definitely got trolled pretty hard then. I don't think Deep is going to be taking Lee Sin if that ends up getting locked into the jungle because he's in Chile and the ping is pretty ridiculous. So I think he would. I really do think he'll be playing Elise, but he may be trolling us again, trying to bait us and the blue team into thinking that he's playing Elise. Wow, Shaco would be cool. I would love to see Shaco.
Yeah, he's just trolling us for now. Interesting to see the Xerath lock in. We'll see how that goes. A lot of range late game for blue team with the Tristana and the Xerath.
It could very well be a top lane Elise though. Wow, mid lane Lux looks like, or support Lux, mid lane Lulu. Wow, they're just gonna troll us until they finish swapping out.
It's gonna be support Lulu. I don't see Lux support coming on from the team at all.
Okay, so Deep trolled me really hard, but he was chatting with me and he's like, make people think that he's playing Elise when I'm not, and turns out that he definitely was. So, yeah. Shoutouts to Deep, you got me there. But I'd like to point out that the Tristana first pick was a pick against Colin and Evangelion Jr. Hard163 had a really strong Tristana game in the last game that they played, getting a triple kill to save a Baron and helping to carry the victory. So
I feel like if you know he's gonna pick AP Tristana, you can strategize around it. So the pick and ban for that isn't exactly necessary, but I mean it's a fun pick. It's not like they don't have to go for the pushing him into Tristana and playing around that. So yeah, taking Tristana is fine. We'll see how the lane goes though for him.
let's talk about those mid lane. Xerath and Lux, not really quote unquote meta champions, but lots of lasers, lots of flashing lights.
Both very long range.
Yeah.
It'll be a little harder for Lux to engage on Xerath, I think, just because his range is a little bit longer.
Mm-hmm.
They'll probably just be farming it out. Dr. Hate does choose to pick the heal, so he's just going for the late game. Looks like doesn't really want to go that aggressive that early.
Okay, so we're gonna get the LoL Nexus on the stream, and let's take a look at these masteries really quickly. Standard AD and lifesteal from Arth Blader's Tristana. Standard AP stuff for Morgana. I don't really see anything out of the ordinary.
Yeah, pretty standard for everybody. Vlad does choose to get some cooldowns per level.
Dr. Hay chose to get hybrid reds, got some armor and magic pen, looking for some auto attack harass along with his magic damage. We'll have a stronger laning phase because of that.
On purple team, pretty standard ADC. Jax electing to go attack speed and AD, pretty standard. Hybrid pen for Lulu for poking in lane. Lux has 25 AP and scaling health, so looking to not get bursted and still dish out lots of damage. And Elise with a slightly different rune page this time, going for the 15 AD and 5% CDR.
It looks like she's gonna be building pure tank because of, I would guess. Except no, not actually, because going 21-0.
So I mean, Elise, you can get away with going 21-9-0 and going full tank at the same time.
Right, because she's gonna have a lot better jungle clear with those.
Yeah, Elise really benefits from the devastating strikes mastery deep in the tree for the hybrid pen.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then along the way, the AD and extra AP that she gets is also very useful.
I would have expected to see some penetration marks, but maybe I'm not the Elise player. Deep is. I think he knows what he's doing.
You never know. He might have accidentally chosen the wrong rune page, but I think what he has will do just fine.
Yeah. All right, so I think we're gonna.
Oh, I should spectate and find, shouldn't I?
Yeah. All right, so what do you think of this Vladimir Jax matchup?
I've played that matchup on both ends. Vladimir can do a little bit of bullying early just because of his range and sustain. And Jax did get a little bit of a nerf this patch, so a little bit less armor, a little bit less health.
Yep.
So we'll see how the early laning goes. Vlad can really take advantage of this lane early. But if a jungle gank comes through with Elise, and is just gonna be able to dish out enough damage and enough CC, so Vladimir will have to be careful with how he chooses to escape using his pool.
Yeah, that pool really crucial in escaping ganks effectively, and if it gets baited out too early, then he can get all in.
Interesting that he didn't choose to go TP. He
That
doesn't want
ignite.
to stay in the lane, but he has nothing to stop Jax's TP. So if he's gonna be playing Vlad, he's looking to win the lane straight out and probably snowball the game. But that's contrary to their Tristana and Xerath picks.
Yeah, interesting little dynamic. I don't really think that the things mesh up that well. You have diving from Nocturne, and then you have a Vladimir that can follow him up, but Tristana wanting to stay in the back. Xerath definitely needs to stay back. So only Morgana really to peel for the two carries. The long range carries.
Engaging herself with flash ults and such, so we'll see how much peel this backline gets against the Jax and Elise.
Yeah, definitely going to be a little interesting to see. Standard mastery or standard summoning spells, heal, flash taken by Dr. Hay, wanting to stay safe, be able to siege effectively, versus a Colin or Hard 163's Lux taking ignite and flash, looking for that insta kill burst. Oh god, Deep says, tell them that my ping is only 200 today. Tell them to bring blue. Interesting little smack talk going. Money Hungry is restarting his client, so
shouldn't be too long, hopefully.
pause hype. Hashtag UPSL.
Yeah, so we'll see if Knockman chooses to just farm to 6 or try to get some early games on the Jax and get Vladimir rolling. I think if Vladimir could get a little ahead, he could just keep bullying Jax on the lane. The TP will help mitigate it around that a little bit.
I think Vladimir will hit his power spike a little bit earlier, especially since the Dorn's Blade nerf. Definitely not that useful, that 3% lifesteal in the early game. The 5 life gain on hit, a lot better.
I'm actually surprised that he chose to go Dorn's Blade. Dorn's Shield gives you the auto attack damage reduction. So Vladimir's autos will do 8 less, 6 less damage. And it also gives a lot of health regen that is useful. Because he's going to be having to sustain in this lane. Again, TP will help mitigate that, but I just don't think that he needs a Dorn Blade against Vlad, because he doesn't really have to go that aggressive early. Just have to calm up and become a late game monster.
Yeah, Vladimir definitely going to hit his power spike earlier, but will fall off in comparison to that super late game Jax we have. Look for Vladimir to get an early Hextech Gunblade, Hextech Revolver, and start sustaining up over whatever Jax can dish out.
Hextech Gunblade would be quite an interesting build.
Wants that extra slow to put all in. Alright, so we've got Mahir's mom popping on the stream, so he's gonna mute really quickly, and we'll get back to it in a bit. And alright, so Deep's got some puns for this stream. Why did the hot dog win the race? Because he's a wiener. Well done. Well done, Deep. Why do crabs never go hungry at beaches? I'm waiting for his... Why do crabs never go hungry at beaches? And the answer is... Deep? No? Because I don't get to hear the punchline. Deep, please. Because of the sandwiches there. I'm sorry, Deep, I'm not impressed.
That joke hurt to listen to.
Yeah, that That was really rough on the ears.
Wouldn't just say.
Alright, so this pause has been going on for like 3 minutes, and I'd like to get this game rolling.
How do I get rid of the team fight camera mode?
What's up?
How do I get rid of the team fight camera mode? I accidentally activated it.
What's teamfight camera mode?
Like, you know when it gets rid of the side stuff and puts the health bars on the bottom and everything?
Oh, I have no idea. How do you even get to that? I want to know how to do that.
It's the same button that gets you out of it, but I don't know which button that is.
What is the teamfight camera mode? Teamfight UI is A.
Hey, there
Oh, that's cool. I like that.
you go. You never seen that on LCS?
Well, I mean, I have seen it. I thought it was like fancy editing techniques, like their shitty gold generation graph, or their gold lead graph.
What is going on with this game?
They said Money Hungry was restarting client, and I don't think it takes this long.
Restarting client or restarting computer?
Oh, that's true. It might be a computer. It's taken so long.
Is Hard 163 hinting towards a 2v1?
Ooh, it's a bit funny. I actually want to try out the Doombots. Unfortunately, I am not allowed into the PvE, so I can't try it for myself. Sounds pretty interesting. I don't actually know what it is.
I think the bots are just stronger and have extra powers.
No, it's like it's supposed to be like an extra game mode or something. Okay, so if 3 people banging is a threesome, 2 people going at it is a twosome, then deep is handsome. Hello. Oh, dude.
Right. We're gonna ignore that.
Alright, Deep's personal habits aside, we're hopefully gonna get into this match soon. It's been a long pause.
Do you think they're gonna do anything on this level 1 invade?
Well, if they want to, they certainly have a lot of time to plan on it. I think it's been like 6 minutes already. Yeah, he's restarting his comp.
I believe a rule was enacted that you aren't allowed to talk during pauses, but I don't think that is really enforced. Deep is pretending to be studying politics to his mother in all chat.
Yeah, studying politics, begging Deep to not gank him, but we'll see if he makes true on that. Doubtful.
Yeah, so casting all chat isn't quite that fun. We are being very patient here.
Oh my god. Only in UPSL.
We might, if there's another pause later in this game, we might just end up running out of pause time. I don't know if we have any rules for that, but it's been quite the game so far.
Let's just farm until 6 items. Well, yeah, of course Tristana's gonna want to do that. Take the deal. Yeah, I mean, Lucian 6 items is pretty strong, and so is Xerath. Xerath late game is really scary.
I don't know if they want to give Lulu Jax and Lucian 6 items necessarily.
Yeah, I mean, if Lux catches a binding, you're going to die. if Jax jumps onto you and you can't kill him, you are all going to die. And Lucian 6 items is a really scary beast as well. Not quite as scary as Tristana, but the burst is definitely there. It's finally logging on to client. And we should get the game back soon after he loads in. Yay. Hopefully. That is the plan.
Wait, have they unpaused on live?
No, they haven't. I mean, I don't think I'm live. I should have the spectator delay as well. I just got to see the load screen a little bit sooner.
No, I meant like, do you know if they're like playing right now? Like, right now?
They're not playing.
What the heck? So we have to wait another 3 minutes at least.
Yeah, Teef says they're not starting yet.
Today's game of 20 viewers, we have 6 for today. Of which one of them is Yu Wang, so. Is the money already not even locked on yet?
Okay, so apparently we still have we will see 3-minute delay before they actually start, so this will be fun. Oh, excuse me.
Money Hungry isn't in game yet, right?
What's up?
He's like in real time, he's not actually in game.
I don't think so. Hey Vivek, you should switch to colorblind mode though. Oh, looks like he reconnected. Vivek, you should switch to colorblind mode if you haven't already. It should be an interface. Or a video, I think, actually. Colorblind mode OP.
Are you colorblind?
No, but it's easier to see blue and red than blue purple.
But then that just throws off the whole purple icons and purple champions from.
Well, I mean, Lux isn't purple. Okay, so they've started in real time, and I guess we have to wait a little bit until we can unpause. They're saying hold on in the alt chat, but Deep told me that they have already started. So. Well, so a very fascinating game we've got going on right now. Everyone's stuck in the platform and unable to do anything.
I believe our viewers are not amused, if we have any viewers left.
I'm gonna chime in here. Did you guys hear about the guy who lost his whole left side? He's alright now.
Haha. Did Deep tell you that one? It sounds like a Deep joke.
No, actually, I've been saving that one for the downtime moments in the stream.
Please save it forever, and don't tell it.
Never say it again.
Yeah.
Got it.
Are you PPE? Penis. Very, very mature. Oh, only in wow. You drawing a very large a phallus in the all chat.
I don't know what that is. That looks a little.
It looks a little deformed with that C instead of a D. And things just escalated a little bit too quickly for my taste. So, yep, another few minutes and we'll be ready to start, I guess.
You should have seen the commentary chat earlier.
Can I get added to that?
Aren't you in that?
No, I'm not. I don't like to see it.
Oh,
Sad.
I believe you would have been entertained. We will not go into specifics.
Alright, can you add me to that after this is over? Holy shit, 13-minute pause. What the fuck? Wait, who are we waiting for? Money Hungry? I will probably curse in the stream. Spoiler alert. Like, I'm gonna try not to, but I will. I'll do my best, but it will slip out. That's what she said. Okay. PG-13, actually. We're kind of running out of time here. In the spectators. Shoutouts to Colin. I actually do play Borderlands 2.
And the game has been paused.
Yay! Okay, so let's see if they want to do anything fancy. Looks like standard starts from both sides. D-Blade, we already commented on that, which is pretty interesting. Vladimir starting with the Amp Tome, so both top laners looking to go.
Both supports start with wards.
That's interesting. I guess they don't want to fight because.
No, Money Hungry, your trinket.
Oh no, Money Hungry. Okay, well, I guess looks like he's going back for it. But red side grouping up in that river brush right now. Looks like they're planning a red side invade, or maybe they're just warding.
I think Morgana caught that.
Morgana definitely called it out. They pinged it. Deep is going to walk out, pretend to be not there, and then walk back in. So I'm a little confused by that move.
Trying to play some mind games. I don't know if it'll quite work though.
Let's see if they can land the. Morgana's just going to walk
I don't have
out.
any wards.
Morgana has a ward trinket and a personal ward, so I'm surprised she hasn't warded that because she's a little scared to get shot.
So the Amp Tome from Vlad shows that he will definitely be rushing that Hextech Revolver. Yeah, purple team is gonna
Just back off.
This is not gonna work.
Alright, so Deep is gonna ward, pretty standard stuff. Take his own blue buff with some help. I think that the blue side bot lane is just gonna go straight to lane, try to get that early level 2 advantage and see what they can do with that. It's interesting to see that Studying Politics started with Q on Morgana, trying to check, I guess, for maybe for an invade and stuff.
Right, but he didn't actually like shoot it anywhere, especially when he thought that.
Holy shit, Mahir, can you wear headphones?
Oh, let me grab those.
Okay, so yeah, RF Blader definitely looking to get the level 2 advantage. They've killed 3 minions to red side's 1, make that 2. Top lane going as well expected. I'm surprised to see Infinite Ties backing off a little bit. I would expect him to push Jax back with some auto attacks, but yeah, I'm a little surprised. That Ignite should give him the advantage in lane, so. But Jax gets level 2 first.
I think the problem there was he was leashing for the Nocturne.
Oh, that's true.
That usually ends up being a little disadvantageous for the top lane on blue side.
Yep. Jax is gonna just immediately jump on him, get a little bit of harass, but he should sustain pretty well with Q, even without the Hex Tech on blade. Both sides CSing pretty well. Money Hungry has reached his double buffs already. Deep is still working on his.
It looks like Money Hungry will just be farming for now. Not really looking to gank anywhere. Bot lane is really pushed up here.
Yeah. On the other hand, Blue's in the mid lane. Lux reached level 3 first. Dr. Hay is pushed under the tower. Let's see if he hit. Oh, he missed the siege. That's a shame.
The cannon creep.
Everyone knows it's all about the cannon creep, and he's gonna miss another one. So Xerath doesn't have the best time farming under tower.
Yeah,
he's gonna get that one though. Let's see if he gets this one. I don't think he'll hit that one. Well, he'll hit that one. So.
No, Nocturne's coming mid here.
Both sides level 3. A nice binding onto Alois, but has the shield. Lucian losing out a little bit on the trade to Tristana.
Yeah, the E from Tristana is very, very helpful for those trades, especially when Lucian is popping his potions.
Yep. So Lucian ahead in CS, but forced to pop the pot.
Yeah, so nothing came of that gank mid lane. He didn't actually get a chance to go in, even though it was the other side that was warded.
And both sides just going back to farming. Let's see what Elise wants to do. Walking up through the river. Is she going towards mid? Maybe gonna ward something
Might
and
be
then
going for those rates.
just gonna ward it.
Warding wanted to go on the raids, but is gonna go for this good gank opportunity.
Good cocoon.
It's an out.
Oh, good.
A lot
good
of CT
harass.
going,
That might
dive.
be. Nope, that's gonna be the heal.
Ooh, goes back
Deep
in.
dives in, flashes out.
Yeah.
Good kill from the red side. And let's see if Nocturne can equalize with the gank up top. Shut down those Jacks early as much as they can. Nope, just gonna do a bit of counter jungling since Elise should mid and get some farm on.
Yeah, I think that was pretty well played. Elise is really good for that. I think they landed both the skill shots.
Yep.
I was almost scared that Elise is gonna back out and let him live, but he did go on the repel last second.
Yep. A great cocoon into binding chain.
Yeah, I believe that was a
Nothing Xerath could really do, even with this heal. Although I suppose if he had flashed the cocoon, he might have made it. But didn't want to blow the flash early, and he paid with his life with that first blood. Wow,
Yeah,
Gata eating a lot of damage though.
I don't think he expected that much damage to come off from both of them.
Yeah. Okay, so Elise has pinged up top. Has cleared the double golem camp. He's gonna go back and buy some stuff with that first blood money. See what he does. Has 1,400 to spend.
If I were him, I would actually just rush Source Shoes right here.
Nope, he's gonna go with Quilco. So she is gonna be rushing Ancient Golem. Got some boots, Ruby Crystal. I'm actually Lucian eating some damage here. Low on mana, low on health.
Pretty strong trade for blue team down there.
Yeah.
I don't think Nocturne is going to be coming for any kind of dive, so any plays are going to have to be made by bot lane alone.
Bot lane is doing pretty well though. They've hit level 5 first. That binding narrowly missing. Another explosive shot onto Evangelion Jr. And he might be forced to back here.
Yeah, I think he wants to try to bait out a turret dive with heal. That's why he didn't use it right.
Oh, gets hit by the binding and just dies. Really, really greedy. Doesn't use any of his summoners. Morgana had leveled Q to level 3, so the damage was enough, and maybe a spell thief.
Yeah, I don't think he was expecting to die from that, or at least not expecting to hit, maybe.
Okay, so Hard 163 is coming down, but a blue ward in the river spots him out. Hard 163 puts his ward in the tri-bush. Although I probably would have saved it for mid in case he gets ganked by Nocturne. Though Nocturne can just gank really far away, so I would like to see some deep wards in the enemy jungle from the red side to see where Nocturne is coming from. Ooh, is this a bait?
Look at the bait. Right in. The tether's gonna land.
Flash for flash, you're gonna keep the tether on, and Nocturne picks up that first kill.
Yeah, so Tristana just bought her B upstart versus Lucian's Cutlass. So they're gonna be packing a little bit of a punch there. They see Nocturne top, so they're gonna go to Dragon here. Should be pretty free.
Yep. Looks like gonna be uncontested. Blue side's not even gonna get any damage on the top tower to trade because Jax is gonna TP back and clear up this wave, get that experience that he would have otherwise missed.
So it looks like Jax is going Cutlass first.
Yeah. He wants to match the sustain of that Vladimir.
Right. I think, but he's also been going for a lot of aggressive trades, and I think for him to be able to keep the trades up, Fade should have been better because against a ranged champion, when you kill a minion and get that speed boost, it's really nice against ranged champions.
Okay, so Nocturne with a pink ward near the enemy red buff, and he cleared it out completely, so they will have the timer, and Deep is about to show up and leave them empty-handed. And
Yeah,
that's a rare brush to check, so let's see if he goes by.
Oh my god! So that repel Elite's gonna repel onto wards actually. So if she was a little closer, she actually would have spotted that out.
Yeah, I don't think that she was able to see it though.
Yeah, it was just out of range, but that would have been pretty funny for that to die really quickly. The pink ward is really deep, so it's hard to defend, but it's gonna give some interesting vision.
Oh, Deep finds it. No? Yep.
Yeah, they see it.
So that pink ward ending up not paying off. They see that Deep is on the top side jungle, but that's all they know, and it's gone. So Deep is pinged that he's coming mid, but Hard 163 is just gonna clear out the wave with his ultimate. Low cooldown, especially with that blue buff, and back off for some spending. Let's see what he gets. He's working to that Athene's first, get some pots.
Yeah, pretty centered looks. Wants that CDR to spam out our abilities and needs the mana as well.
Surprising that both of these mid laners are pretty high elo, so wow, great damage onto Tristana. Really good trade by the red side. But I was gonna say, surprised that both of these mid laners didn't swap out their trinkets for red and just buy some wards early on. Wow, Tristana is very low. Is she gonna die to the Culling? No, Morgana's gonna eat it.
No, not quite. Lulu still has ulti, so they are doing pretty well down here. They might actually be able to go for a dive with Lulu ulti.
Tristana getting BF sword is gonna give her a lot of power in lane, but just not gonna be able to keep up with the sustain.
This Jax has to watch out.
Yeah, Nocturne is about to have his ult up, and it's back now, so...
Yeah, and Jax is still down from the last gank.
I don't think Nocturne is in vision by the wards, or the creeps, and yep, he's still hidden. Let's see, Jax is backing off though.
Jax is half health, so he can't even go for a trade really. Wow, I don't think Nocturne even had to be there.
Really greedy by Jax. Such low health. And you aren't going to be able to sustain against Vladimir.
Level 9 Vladimir is hit his little power spike with the max level Q.
Not to mention that Hextech Revolver putting in some serious work.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if he goes to upgrade that or grab a Zanya's components right now, or maybe just boots.
Okay, so Deep is showing, but a blue ward in that brush just does barely spot him out. No, but he puts out a pink ward and he's going to spot it out. So
yeah, I don't think they communicated that quite as well as they could have, because Lulu did have her sweeping lens up, so that pink ward didn't need to be used. That pink ward is probably going to die whenever blue team gets a chance to push out. But
yeah, neither jungler actually taking sweeper yet, which is also interesting to note. We see Nocturne rushing Elder Lizard, not electing to go with either the Ancient Golem or the Feral Flare, so you're not going to have that same late game impact on Nocturne as you would with those two items.
Yeah, but I think if they just want to get to the early game, and then late game will be just fine for them.
Oh, so they didn't get the okay before they unpaused, but I guess it's okay by both sides.
Okay, so Lulu ult is still up. Doesn't quite have much mana, but might be able to get it out there. Elise can definitely dive this.
Yeah, I think they should know that they've been spotted there, and they're gonna get another pause here. What's going on?
Okay.
Locked cam?
What?
Jeff.
Yo, I play with locked camera.
Do you actually?
Yeah.
I mean, I occasionally press spacebar to center my camera when I'm farming, but I just like can't play with locked camera. It's so hard. I know Double Lift used to, but I think he switched.
I only unlock it for like looking on the map. I don't really have it unlocked while I'm moving around or anything.
What about team fights?
Yeah, no, I like don't unlock my camera usually during team fights. Sometimes when we're chasing for kills, but like not for the whole team fight ever.
Ooh, some good damage by Dr. Hay onto that, but Elise not able to land the cocoon, so... Ooh, Lucian's gonna eat a lot of damage.
Wow, Lulu ult actually had to come out here. Let's see if Tristana can get back in the lane.
Well, Tristana needs to be here, because Lucian is so low and they could really capitalize on this. Great binding from Studying Politics.
A really favorable trade going down for Vladimir up top as well. Branda's Ignite, but Jax will back off on TP. Looks like we have some lag.
Nope, he's restarting the client. I guess it's fucked up. Oh, it's messed up. Oops.
Yeah, looks like RF Later and Leopold are both in New York, where there's been some heavy rain and lightning, so that may be contributing a little to the lag. Yeah,
Right,
so Vladimir's 16 CS ahead of the Jax, getting a lot of assists with the Nocturne, getting the kills there. He actually is picking up a lot of CDR, Kindle Gem, and a Finished Codex. Finished Codex to build into the Woda, I think, from Hextech Revolver, and Kindle Gem probably into Spear Message at some point.
Yeah, a lot of magic damage coming out from Jax to go along with his auto attacks, especially since he's hit 6. But look at this 2-level advantage for Vladimir, despite having 2 EP. Okay, so Lucian has finished his Clear the Ruin King. Tristana electing to go for the slightly more expensive Infinity Edge. So he's a little bit behind on his power spike, but not too bad. Lux backing, probably to buy Athenes. Has enough money for it, and yep, there's the Athenes. Maybe a ward? No wards, just pots.
I just bug splatted. I will get back into this game very quickly.
That's awkward. So this Vladimir split push is in full effect. Has taken the first tower of the game and brings Blue's team up to about a 2k gold advantage. This Nocturne is really ahead of Elise though. Also 2 levels of advantage. Oh, let's see if Nocturne helps. This is like a 2v2 in the jungle. Vladimir ults. Xerath contributing. Lux coming up. And there is a lot of chaos going on right now. Lux ult misses the Nocturne, but hits Vladimir. Vladimir is going to die. Doesn't have the full available to escape the tower aggro, but all in all, a 1-for-2 trade in favor of the blue team. Those level advantages on top and jungle definitely coming in big there. And Nocturne is starting to get pretty scary. 2-0-2. We'll be able to get some more offense. Lucian hit by a nice binding by Morgana.
Ooh, the calling
comes out.
Morgana doesn't choose to exhaust or use her ult or anything.
Looks like she wants to move up for it, but red side gonna back
they need to be careful. Purple team has their summoners and Lulu ulti.
They need to watch out for the Lucian burst. Because auto Q, auto W, double auto again is a lot of damage, and it can catch people off by surprise.
I think if you see a binding, then they'll definitely win the trade. The potions are definitely helping them though.
Yeah.
Getting back to close to full health. Lux is really behind CS here, 40 CS down against the Xerath, which has been pretty consistent for Dr. Hay
on the other hand,
mid lane matches.
Yeah, on the other hand, Xerath hasn't backed yet, so the gold advantage hasn't translated into items yet. And isn't even able to clear the entire wave without.
They're all in for bot lane. Lucian flashes, but it's still in range of the tether.
Looks like Lulu's gonna go down.
Exhaust comes down, the TP
no,
down.
not quite. Jax comes in first.
Oh my god, the exhaust comes down on Jax as well. The tether here goes down. Is he gonna catch up? Money Hungry going a little too.
Wow, Leopold just barely getting in.
That binding just barely missed too. Is it Xerath ulti up? Xerath has ulti. Will he use it?
I don't think.
Oh my god.
Oh,
okay.
He's going for Jax. Jax just gets out of range.
Oh my god.
Doesn't hit Lucian.
So many low health bars, but Vladimir is pushing top for free right now.
Vladimir doesn't do a lot of damage with his auto attacks, so doesn't even get the tower down.
Ooh, at least trying to engage, but I don't think his team can follow him up. Wow!
It's the
all the skill shots land.
Huge burst there onto Tristana. Tristana goes down.
Yeah, Tristana got a little bit ahead of herself there.
Jax has returned to top lane to defend his tower. Has a red buff now, but is 3 full levels down. That's about to be 2. But that's a really huge disadvantage. That level 11 power spike is pretty big for every champion.
Looks like both teams know about Dragon. Purple team might be a little dangerous here with the Lux so low. Nocturne does have ulti. Will Nocturne go in? He goes in on the
these. Jax doesn't have TP. He used it last fight. He won't be able to join. Stun from Xerath misses, and Deep's gonna get out, but was forced.
Yeah, so if you look top... Oh, sorry, hold on. The dragon fight is still going on, apparently.
Xerath gets hit by a light binding, but red side moving away because Deep is too low.
Yeah, but purple was able to get them off the dragon, which is very good. So, top lane, Vladimir is just a monster right now. He can trade under turret very easily. And Elise dies backing, I believe. There was a ward in placed.
And blue side's gonna pick up this dragon.
Yeah, Lux went for the steal with Final Spark, but not quite late enough.
Almost took out Nocturne in the process, but not quite enough damage yet. That CS differential coming in big there. Would have been able to pick up the kill if she had a little more items.
So Jax realizing that Vladimir is just pushing him out of lane over and over, so he picks up the home guards here. Picks up a Negatron too. Is sick of getting bullied, but I think the bullying will continue.
Elise is going to come up for reinforcements. Definitely needed right now.
I feel like they need 3 people to be able to kill the Vlad, unless they land every CC perfectly. The red buff also just times out. Snare lands bot lane.
No summers used yet.
Yeah, so Tristana really wants to save her W for the execute, making sure she gets a kill on the W, but that does cost her on that trade when Lucian was already so low.
Wow, that explosive shot doing so much with the debuff.
Yeah, Botman's gonna have to be careful for a dive here. Elise is trying to roam down.
Nocturne, however, is on the other side of the map, won't be joining them.
Oh my god.
Lucian gets hit by another binding.
And the tower goes down.
He's going in!
But the ult goes. We need a really good Tristana ult here.
Also a really good Morg ult. Let's see if they can pick up the skill. No, not quite. Blade of the Rune King active. Morgana flashes away. There's a ward in there. Exhaust used, and Alois picks up the kill.
Our Blade is sticking around.
Colin trying to steal that with the laser, but Hughes able to hit that.
So
good stun on Dr. Hayes. Dr. Hayes now fighting 2v3.5. The ulti comes out. Misses Deep with all of those, but the Fear Tether goes down. I think Money Hungry will pick it up onto Deep. Stun narrowly missing, and Ignite is enough to finish off Nocturne. Evangelion Jr. and Alois barely able to get out. Very low health bars, and all in all, a very favorable trade for the red side.
Yeah, I think Xerath just needs to be a little more patient on those kill shots.
On the other hand, on the other side of the map, this really strong Vladimir already has a needlessly large rod, and has the highest CS in the game, 178. Gonna push down this inhib tower while he can.
Yeah,
on the other, Jack's going in, gonna go out.
No, it's gonna get out. I think.
Doesn't have his jump.
Oh, he has the flash.
Has the flash. Yep.
Yeah.
Jax knew he couldn't contest with the Vladimir, so he just went mid, pushed this mid tower down, takes the first tower of the game for them. But look at this tower difference, 4-1. 3 of them taken by Vlad, or 2 of them taken by Vlad.
Blue team will certainly take that trade for the I think 3 for 2 it was bot lane, or yeah, 3 for 2 bot lane. And Vlad just keeps pushing. I don't know why Jax and Lucian are both on the bottom side of the map.
Yeah, but
absolutely nobody defending.
Blue side doing a really good job of pushing their advantage in the top side of the map. Vladimir is very strong, Nocturne is very strong, and Xerath is definitely ahead of this this Lux for now. Has a lot of magic pen with Haunting Guys and Sork Shoes, not to mention the Athenes to keep him up in mana.
Yeah, interesting build. Chooses not to go for the death cap, Void Staff Rush. We'll see if he goes to finish the Leandries here. He has enough gold for it. Yeah, he finishes his Leandries. So wants to deal with the new pink item of Elise's. Well, not a new item, but changed.
Ooh, Nocturne gets caught out. Good kiting from Lucian is able to
That
kill.
was a mistake using the
I think he
knockdown
should
for
have
there.
saved the ult for the next engage. 3 strong pushing mid. Lux is going to join them. Jax has a free lane. Vladimir's going up to contest, and Tristana getting some solo farm. Really dangerous to leave Tristana there alone, I would say.
Yeah, so even though Nocturne dies, the blue team has enough pressure on the map to not be in too bad of a position, especially with Xerath being able to wave clear very well.
Yeah, Xerath is up 1,400 gold and was able to pick up Leandres. Wow, Tristana barely survives from Lux. We've got a chaotic fight in the mid lane. Good shackles onto Deep. Deep looks like he's going to go down. Vladimir picks up that kill. And with that, widens his gold lead over his top lane counterpart to over 2,000 gold. Big part of the gold differential in this game. Jax looks like he's going to get this tower down and continue pushing, unless he wants to TP into the mid lane and help.
Yeah, so now we're seeing the disadvantage of blue team not having TP. The Jax can pressure wherever he wants, whereas the Vlad has to be very smart about when he goes.
Tristana is moving up to prevent Jax from taking the tower for free, while blue group up in the bot lane, using Vladimir's very, very strong power spike with the hourglass and taking this tower. Jax is going to TP in, though.
Yeah, they won't be able to get the tower quick enough. Ooh, this is dangerous.
Vladimir all in, but nope, gonna use the pull to back off. And I think Jax might be able to pick up the kill. Zanya's used, but Nocturne doesn't have his ulti.
Oh my god, the fear didn't land soon enough.
I don't know if Nocturne can do this. 1v, like, 4. Jax barely survives.
Interesting that Tristana wasn't able to cancel the Jax TP there. Gonna scroll back.
Oh no, Lux misses everything there. Heal used by both sides to try to catch up to this if a glitter lands. Ooh, good knockup by Lulu. And Morgana is trying to help Xerath, but looks like she's just gonna go down. Yep. Nice pulling, executed by Deep, and that's a 0 for 4. That's a pretty big gold swing. Now the lead is only about 3k. They're gonna get a dragon out of this too, maybe a bot tower, so the gold lead is ever closing. Really ambitious of the blue side to stay for that long with so few numbers. But just
Someone needs to be careful up here. The Jax has 2 levels on her, could end up killing her.
Jax has completed that Blade of the Rune King. Let's see if he chooses to go for Triforce in the future. Might just want to finish some magic resist and some tanky items because Tristana's starting to get scary.
Yes, the drawback of not being able to finish this Triforce is gonna make it difficult for him to stick to his chosen targets, which should be Xerath and Tristana in the late game, but he will get destroyed by Xerath and the Vladimir if he doesn't build that magic resist.
Yep, getting those assists down in the bot lane, very helpful for helping Jax get into this game. Still pretty far behind Vladimir in terms of gold, but
it's gonna be very difficult for purple to push down turrets, so a lot of good wave clear for blue team. Very safe long range wave auto attacks from Tristana and then Xerath, of course.
Caught by a binding, good shield, double shield actually. And Vladimir caught out a little bit here. Nocturne diving in, hits by the binding but blocked by the spell shield. Really
so many low health cards.
Lux goes down. Lulu has to flash away.
Lulu's going to die?
I think so, yep. Evangelion is really close. And, shut down onto the support there.
He doesn't.
He does not have his teleport.
Oh, he
used his TP. He used his TP before to join bot lane earlier, and he's gonna pay for that. He's gonna take the second tier top, but blue team is probably gonna take this inhib in mid. No one's there.
So Jax is just trying to make the best of a bad situation here.
Yeah, even if he goes back, he's not gonna be able to stop them, and blue side's gonna get a free inhib.
He definitely needs to back off though here. It's a little dangerous to stay. Because blue team can definitely just flank him.
Yeah, it looks like that's what Xerath is trying to do, but he is a little low. I don't know about this.
Yeah, the rest of blue team is hanging out in purple jungle instead of going after that Jax.
Ooh, good stun onto Tristana. See if Tristana uses a jump to get away. Laser misses. Does Tristana have flash?
Jax
Yes,
flashes
flash and
in.
heal.
Grabs the Vladimir.
Great stun by Xerath onto Elise. I think they're going to use Vladimir as the sacrificial lamb. Jax jumping in. Good buster shot. And blue team able to disengage, losing... Wow, great stun blocking the rest of the killing damage. And an early knock Lulu ulti used to deter some of that damage from Xerath.
Yeah, Lulu hasn't really been able to use his ultis in actual team fights. It's been a lot during the poking before the fights break out.
So the thing is, if red side has the map pressure, even with their mid inhib down, they can just continue to group in mid and keep those super minions at bay. And they're really starting to get into this game. Lux gonna take a crucial blue buff here. And
She ults it. Interesting.
gonna use her ult there. A little bit of style points. It was nice to see the blue team place a few exit wards. Can't talk right now. After backing away from taking that inhib, there's some deep wards in the jungle, some in lane, and by
Yeah,
the
they got a little greedy for raids and red buff. If you're gonna be stealing purple jungle or the enemy jungle when you're backing out, you have to all stick together just in case anyone ends up coming behind them.
there's a pretty big wave down in bot lane for red side. I don't think it's strong enough to take the tower down. Oh, Xerath is here to clean.
Xerath is there, it'll be fine.
Xerath is gonna get a lot of gold. Let's see what he chooses. Probably a death cap, I'm assuming.
He might have looked for the Zanyas actually with that Jax. But I think he's been playing pretty safe in these team fights, so
Yep, has had good positioning.
Just fine.
Yeah, I think they need a little bit more damage to deal with when they're sieging to match Lux really. Ooh, so Morgana and Elise find each other, but they both have spell shields right now, and it's just like a wet noodle fight. They just back off of each other. Some blue wards on the Baron side, pink ward in the brush, 2 wards by the red buff. Good binding onto Leopold. Laser hits 3, maybe
The
4.
Nocturne ulti not used. Oh, he did go on somebody. Sorry. Wait, no, he didn't. I'm lying.
I think they just used it for the darkness, and he didn't
Yeah.
actually dive. Ooh!
Wow, the binding.
Evangelion gets rocked.
This might be game.
Yeah, double
Will
kill
we
for
see the
Tristana.
penta? Aw.
Not quite. Jared's gonna take that.
He's just
Wait.
jumping instead of auto attacking.
Yep, with the 3 down, only Lux and Jax here. Lux
Yeah,
has.
super minions.
pretty
This,
good
this,
fate
this is
here.
gonna be game.
I think this is over.
Jax won't be able to 1v5 even though the health levels are pretty low.
Yeah,
That Vladimir does a lot of damage to Xerath.
a perfectly healthy Xerath though, able to match Elite the Lux. Lux uses her ulti, but not gonna be able to stop the Tristana from just putting in work.
Will we see the
Maybe. I don't think so.
Nah, no one
CS
v5
and GG.
That was quite a game.
A pretty fast game actually, less than 30 minutes.
That is actually the first loss for CLG Junior.
Yep.
So
Panda Maniacs moves into lone possession of first place. Shout out to Panda Maniacs.
I wonder who's on that team.
Both of us?
Probably some scrubs.
Anyway,
So,
let's discuss
Post game.
the match.
So
Nocturne repeating ganks up top and keeping this Jax down, keeping Vladimir up in pressure. Definitely, I think, set the stage for the rest of the game. Look at the gold at the end of this game, 12.5 to only 9.7.
yeah, so Vladimir was doing really well even without Nocturne. Vladimir was able to push Jax back, sustain after those trades that Jax went for, as well as just keep putting constant pressure on Jax by pushing that wave up. Nocturne was there to come and just finish up those kills after Jax had been poked down a little.
Yeah, that
So-
first time, I think Nocturne did a really good job of letting Vladimir bait, and then they just both all in onto Jax and got the first kill.
But I think I'm going to go for Vlad over Nocturne for the MVP vote.
For sure. I would say
because
Vladimir really used his power spike well.
yeah,
Really
he
abused his power.
despite not having TP, put a lot of pressure top lane their whole game. Just kept pushing and pushing and pushing. Um, the only Xerath has a really good score and really good farm. The only reason I'm not giving it to him is because I don't think the roams actually did too much, and I think he picked up like 3 of those kills right at the end, anyways. So not really that the score doesn't really reflect the whole game as much.
Okay, so I would also give my MVP vote to Vladimir. His pressure really making up for some of the lost dragons, getting 2 towers very quickly, and then moving into the rest of the map, even without his TP. Despite dying in the bot lane due to a little bit of arrogance and dying mid to save Xerath or save Tristana, really good team fighting overall. Really just annoying the hell out of the red team.
Yeah, I think Elise needed to realize that Vladimir was going to become a bit of a bully in that lane, especially if Jackson get early help. So
I didn't see.
if she
Yeah,
was
I
able
didn't see
to
Elise
get
go up
get
there.
get the Jacks rolling a little, then he might have been fine. But he can't really go for trades when he's the one that's behind.
Yeah, I think
Uh,
Deep was a little reluctant to gank Vladimir, knowing that Vladimir can easily dodge the cocoon with his pool, and then waste a little bit of Elise's time.
yeah, he just sort of had to play that gank a little smartly to just it would have to be an outplay for either side to be successful in either escaping the gank or completing the gank. Deb did put a lot of pressure on mid lane, but couldn't really get much after that initial first blood.
Yeah, staying to the bottom half of the map, helping to secure kills, support the bot lane in those duels, and pick up some dragons, but wasn't able to do quite enough to turn the tide around after this Vladimir and the Nocturne were so far ahead. And it doesn't show in Nocturne's score, but like he was very far ahead of Elise in the early to mid game.
Yeah, so for purple team, the MVP vote, um, it will definitely have to be going towards the bot side of the map, I believe. Mid lane just seemed to be a farm fest pretty much. They didn't really do too much. I think Lux tried for a couple roams, got some
Oh my
almost kill
god!
steals with her final sparks.
So Vivek is on the stream is posting the UPSL commentary, and they're talking about how um there's a there's a Vladimir main who has over 2,000 games. I'm not sure if it's Infinite Tides. I'm assuming it is because of the name Infinite
Wait, is
Tides.
he actually a Vladimir main with that many games and got away with playing Vladimir?
I'm That's really suspect.
That is quite unfortunate. Yeah,
I'm not
he
sure who they're talking about.
wait, yeah, what the heck? He hasn't played ranked before this season. It might be a fresh account. I don't know how many normal games he has. Yeah,
Definitely has quite a few Vladimir games on in the season alone.
Infinite Tides is certainly a name that goes
This might
towards
just be a
Vladimir.
secondary account set up just for the Vladimir play.
Oh, his main account was deleted.
Okay. Oh, can you
Wow.
add me to the commentators chat?
Oh, sure. Well, okay. Wait, let's finish up
Yeah, let's do this first.
the
Let's.
MVP votes. So I want to give my vote to Lucian, but the only reason Lucian was able to survive in that lane was because of Lulu.
I have to give it to Lulu. I mean, Alois, really like
Always shielding him, always ulting him, always just protecting him all the
some
way to
great
laning.
knockups too in the skirmishes down bot.
No
Those.
matter no matter how many bindings Lucian took, Lulu would be there to save him.
I'll be there.
So yeah,
Yeah,
my MVP vote definitely goes towards Lulu.
yeah. I would have given it to Lux, but did miss quite a few crucial light bindings. Everything missing Xerath down in the bot lane skirmish. That was particularly memorable, and would have been able to secure that kill a lot easier. Deep is messaging me.
I think he was talking about the Vlad guy. Wait, was the commentating chat on stream? Is that being streamed?
Yeah, it was streamed.
Okay. Interesting. Yeah,
He's
so
Jeff Cho is a plat.
I mean, there's like 3 plats on purple team, so I don't think the rankings were too bad, but him getting Vladimir was definitely advantageous, given his one-trick pony-esque style with that champion.
Definitely knew how to abuse the champion's power spikes, though. So very, very well played by the Vladimir in this game. Definitely deserving of our 2 MVP votes.
Yeah, so 2 MVP votes to Vlad, another 2 to Lulu.
I think Alois is now leading in MVP votes, or maybe behind you. I'm not sure.
I have 6, I think. So
You have 6? What the hell?
yeah, I don't know how that happened.
You are a flashy player, so there's that.
Yes,
I'm waiting to one day get my MVP votes. One day, MVP vote of the dream.
Yeah, good luck.
I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna get that. So yeah, CLG Hype Train Junior, very hyped up team, does lose their first game of the season. They are sitting pretty still at 4-1. Jiji's Kittens picking up their first win, sitting now at 1-3.
Yeah, so I think one of the key issues with that game for Purple Side was the mid lane pick. It's not really a champion that fits completely with Hard 163's aggressive playstyle. I think he was kind of pigeonholed into playing Lux
Yeah, Blue
because
Side.
it was a Xerath pick for Blue Side.
Also, Blue Side did a really great job of banning out 1, Yasuo, 2, Ziggs, and then first picking that Tristana, which are his 3 big picks for mid lane.
Yeah, definitely try getting him out. I'm a little surprised that they took Jax top over Lulu top. I think Lulu top would have been slightly stronger, no matter what the lane opponent was. Jax definitely has more susceptible lane counters than Lulu does.
Yeah,
Yes,
it's getting a little bit late.
yeah, I think that's pretty much all. Good game for both teams. The score at the end of the game is pretty close, but just too much map pressure from blue team for purple team to handle.
Yeah, I would say that the bot lane was particularly entertaining for me to watch. Really great plays by both supports, I think, and a lot of harass going down from both AD carries. Really just fun to watch. And Tristana coming up big with trying to get a pentakill, but gets stolen away from Dr. Hay. So,
I mean, he was only at a double.
He had the potential. Yeah. He had the potential. Picking those up.
We will see if we can go past quadricles.
Is Quadra the highest? Is Quadra the highest?
We've seen a couple quadricles. Master Yi had one. Vi had one.
Oh
Those
yeah.
were both in the same game actually.
That was a rough game.
Yeah. So we are done here. Tune in Saturday, maybe, perhaps Sunday. I don't think we're gonna have any games tomorrow. July 4th. Happy Independence Day. Enjoy the holiday.
Happy
Birthday. We will definitely be getting back into UPSL at the end of the weekend and at the beginning / middle of next week. So tune in. We may see a couple of good games coming up,
including number 1 ranked Panda Maniacs. Gonna plug myself again. Plug us. Stay tuned. Watch us take on our competition.
You're really gonna
The
jinx our chances of winning our next game.
Speaking of jinx, guessing some prizes. I'm not going to say anything more.
That was supposed to be a very subtle hint.
Or I could just be mind gaming people into
Alright, I think we're done.
Alright, we're done. Alright, thanks for watching, ladies and gents. This has been the UPSL.
Reveal our notebook strategies from our chat.
This has been UPSL Week 5, I think. Actually, it's taking the W over CLG Hype Train Jr. This is Dan, SSBM Zouster, and Mihir, TRN Snickers, casting for you. I hope you guys enjoyed watching as much as we enjoyed casting it for you. And we're signing out. Thanks for watching, guys.
See you guys later.